The world premiere will be happening in 5.
How do you make this thing work? This is MuchMusic's finest hour right now. You might see a little more Green Day than you anticipate.
We're gonna save music. I can feel it.
Grab life by the balls and squeeze.
We might be a little out of our minds at times, but we're smart. Everybody is entitled to our opinion.
That doesn't agree with, some faction of people, then them.
We're the Green Day band from Oakland. Question everything.
Break the rules.
Within a couple of years, you'll have a hell of a story to tell.
We're Green Day. Here we are, gentlemen. Come with us. Actually, not really. So where's Billy?
I don't have my bill-o-meter on right now.
Hi.
Billy Joel, who just recently...
Wrong.
Billy Joel.
That's
Billy
a
Joel.
piano man. Come on.
I'm the total poser. No, I do not like being dominated.
Kind of pretty and demented at the same time, so...
Like me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Cool.
Hey. That's me. All right.
You've really buffed up.
Well,
Trey's like a wind-up monkey.
Let him go. But you're solid, man.
I beat things.
Trey Cool beats me.
The legendary Mike Garrett, bass player extraordinaire.
They're looking to trade me to another band pretty soon. Wow.
The fact that I'm not afraid to tell my bass, like, who's the boss.
That's kind of ugly, but it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Kind of like me.
Every once in a while, you got to pull that thing off and hit somebody over the head with it.
We're Green Day, rock and roll band from Oakland.
3 ragtag musicians from the Bay Area. It is simply known as home.
We live in Oakland. Hey, we're from Oaktown. We're definitely our inferior,
And shut your vagina. Oakland rules.
They built that city on rock and roll, man.
They also built like the section on landfill.
We've been playing together since 1988, right around when Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure first came out. Excellent! We wanted to be the Wild Stallions, man.
Wild Stallions! You guys knew each other since grade 5, though, hey?
Unfortunately, yes.
What was your social status in high school?
I didn't have one.
I think I was a little too stoned throughout the entire process. Pretty much invisible.
I used to go to youth group on Wednesdays. You learn a lot there? No.
Dropped out of school basically to play music. I was barely even there.
Yeah.
I used to sleep in the back of his truck.
I pull up in this rickety old red truck, and Billy said, Mike, can I sleep in the back of your truck? I'm like, go for it, man. I'm going to go hang out at lunch, and then I'll switch.
And Trey, you went to like a clown school, wavy gravy clown school.
Either you got it or you don't, Either you got like size 18 feet and a big red nose, or you learn how to fake it.
All right, did you have the goods?
I'm in a band now.
What kind of job would you do if you were not a drummer?
I'd probably be a burglar. I'd burgle people.
When we started Green Day, we certainly didn't think that our type of music was, easily audible or widely accessible.
In your ears.
That's us.
The punk scene was like the easiest place for us to get shows. All our friends were in punk bands. When I was a teenager, I was in a band. I was playing punk shows. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Punk rock is a very small, inbred kind of community. Where we come from is always going to be an influence on us.
For a lot of bands, the heroes are what get them involved in this in the first place. So talk about heroes for you when you were growing up.
Well, I think Superman was probably the best hero. Aquaman was total horseshit. It's like, hey, he's like, fish, you guys see any crime? Hi, Aquaman! Not a lot of crime happens underwater.
God, you know, The Who, the Clash, Dead Kennedys, those were some of my favorites. The Ramones are one of the greatest bands of all time.
In my opinion, they're basically the biggest underground punk rock band there will ever be.
Yeah. You know, it's just weird. It's just a series of events that, you know, that there's only one left now.
The funeral service for punk legend Dee Dee Ramone took place on Tuesday.
It's really sad.
I haven't seen it. Dee Dee, that one, Pete?
That's one of the reasons I was so hammered, drunk, and stoned yesterday. Like, walked around in a daze. I just couldn't believe it. And that's probably why I'm going to get really drunk and up stoned today, too. Well, I'm not banging a horse or nothing. They checked between my toes at the border.
Did you guys think punk is dead?
Well, you know, I knew Punk. He was a close personal friend of mine. And he may be dead, but, you know, he lives on within all of us.
Smoke cigarettes, stay warm, goddammit. Punk rock's always going to exist in small factions. You know, the only people who really know it are the people who are going to be there and see it firsthand.
Punk is dead to anybody that didn't get it to begin with, so the hell with him.
And I don't even think we're a voice for punk at all, you know, and I don't want to be.
We are a punk rock and roll band.
Most punk bands only do 3 chords, but, you know, we try to go an extra mile and do 4.
We represent ourselves in our own songs and our own style, and if that doesn't agree with, you know, some faction of people, then come. We don't necessarily want to be, you know, the biggest punk band in the world. We want to be one of the biggest bands in the world. For us, the most dangerous thing we could have done was to sign to a major label.
And you've been signed to Warner?
Which, you know, we're still not exactly sure if that was the right thing to do.
We kind of got a bit of grief over the fact that he signed to a major label and stuff.
No grief here. We're happy about it.
Did you have to compromise, or you could do
No
whatever
way.
you wanted?
No.
No one's forcing us to do anything. But there's a lot of things that we're doing now that I never expected us to ever do.
Who was it that said it's better to regret something you have done than to regret something that you haven't done? Now that you've rudely interrupted me right in the middle. I think I said it.
You need to do it once now or do it never, you know. At least you can say you did.
There's something to be said for doers. If you're going to do something wrong, do it right.
Grab life by the balls and squeeze.
I want to get a lot of poontang, make a lot of cash.
We're just looking for the gold, the money, and the mic.
Here's my truck to you. There it is. The ultimate goal is to exploit youth culture and make a lot of money in the process. That's why I love you kids.
Hey, we're back!
Hold on, is the damn microphone on?
You're on now, man.
Is this thing on? Is this on? All right, it's on.
We're destined for failure and poverty.
When did you guys become like big? When did you guys become like?
I started getting hair under my arms when I was about 13, and it's, don't worry, man. Don't have to.
We were looking for lunch money when we put Dookie out. We didn't expect anything. I mean, we've never really had delusions of grandeur.
What is Doki?
Dookie.
Dookie.
It's in the men's room there. Stool. Feces. Fecal matter.
Before Dookie came out, all the Green Day guys had was a tour bus or a tour van and a bunch of bongs and songs. And then all of that changed.
Well, we have a bigger bus.
Yeah.
We have more bongs.
More weed.
And more songs. We sort of noticed that the shows were just getting bigger. There was like this really cool contingent of people that were into our music before, and the crowds were getting really diverse. You know, it wasn't necessarily a bunch of, you know, kids with mohawks and skateboards. Suddenly it was like small kids, you know, college kids, adults, you know, all these people just started coming to see the shows.
Look at the lineup there. I guess this really is the new pop music because people don't line up for the Backstreet Boys anymore like this.
We dance much better.
Grab life by the balls and squeeze.
I want to get a lot of poontang, make a lot of cash.
We're just looking for the gold, the money, and the mic.
Here's my truck to you. There it is. The ultimate goal is to exploit youth culture.
We wrote them, you bought them, now buy them again.
Make a lot of money in the process. That's That's why I love you kids.
Oh, yeah, them.
You know, we just want to thank the little people.
Oh, yeah. This is the kind of television I like, right here.
Everybody seems to be cheering you on. That's cool. That's nice to do what you're doing.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! Shut the hell up! Hey, you!
Actually, they thought that NSYNC was going to be here.
You know, you have to settle the bottom of the barrel. It's Green Day.
Were you guys prepared to see this scene like this?
No, I had no idea it was going to be a little out of the ordinary.
If you could be a female celebrity, who would you be and why?
I'd be that chick from the Golden Girls, because she's old and loose.
If you guys could be king for a day, what would you do and why?
If I was the king for a day, I'd make you all go home. Don't you people have homes?
The most important part about being in a band, besides making the music, you know, so is to have that connection. And I think, I don't know, we're pretty tight with our fans.
I was just wondering if you guys, was it
too slow?
I think we have the best fans in the world, you know.
Is the audience normally this good looking?
They're fine.
Definitely the best looking.
And horniest.
So there you go.
I want your body.
Oh, I got a love letter. He's grenades so far. He was cute, too.
What's the craziest thing a fan ever did to meet you?
Got arrested for being a stalker.
Does it touch your heart and soul to know that Good Riddance is touching a lot of people on that emotional level?
That song is a really serious, emotional song, and, you know, like, it means a lot to us, and, you know, if it means different things to different people, it's cool. Shit, I don't know. That's you know.
Because you are touching people on that.
Right.
Oh, you know.
It's something unpredictable.
How did you feel about your song being used on the last Seinfeld episode?
Not any different from it being played on MuchMusic.
Well, fair enough.
I think that one qualifies as being an international super duper hit.
Your last album sold 10 million copies.
We just got done doing a Jay Leno show yesterday.
You've been able to achieve, like, sort of an ultimate rock success.
We're stoked. You know, I mean, it's been a really incredible time, actually.
You know, Grammys, several million albums sold. Billions and billions served.
They give our records out with Happy Meals now.
What have you taken away from that? What have you learned?
Nothing at all.
The police are not your friend.
I don't know. Don't trust anybody who calls himself uncle who's actually not related to you.
Right. And tomorrow is the day after the first day of the rest of your life.
Happiness is a journey, not a destination. I won't
You
be
know,
happy
even
until
if-
I win a gold medal.
There was a rock and roll Olympics, you know, we're there, man, to represent.
Is there any way you can actually put your finger on how your lives have been changed?
I have more party gowns now.
You kind of avoided all the celebrity culture stuff.
The beauty of where we come from is that 90% of the people who live there give a shit less that we're famous.
Who cares, man, you know? I'm just here, you know, hanging out in L.A.
We're kind of like a park bench, you know? Everyone's had their ass on our head at one point or another.
I'm just kind of struggling to find just normal people and kind of create a normal atmosphere.
I refuse to live like be a vegetable and sit inside my house all the time, you know. I don't know. I like to go out. I like to have fun.
I'm not in with, you know, meeting people that are famous and getting into them because they're famous. I don't like... I'm not into that. I hate famous people. I hate actors. I hate musicians.
It's easier for rich people to be arrogant, and that's why they make good rock stars, like Sonic Youth. I mean, they're a bunch of arrogant kids from, like, you know, Greenwich, Connecticut or something like that, and they're the, you know, they're the coolest people in the world. But the fact of the matter is, they suck.
They take you on musical journeys, is what they do.
Oh, God, they f***ing...
Take a shit on a piece of wax and call it an album every time. You gotta buy it or you're not cool. Well, let me go pick up a Bjork CD.
I did, man. I did.
Do you pay attention to celebrity culture? Do you have any of them guilty pleasures?
A little bit, you know. I'll look at Us Magazine or People or something like that and look at all the paparazzi photos and things like that. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just funny more than anything else.
Like Mariah Carey, when she was like really down and stuff like that. I mean, who cares?
There's something about.
I don't want to. Other people have their own problems, you know. Why do I want to deal with her because she put out a crappy movie? I mean, go to hell.
What makes you think that's the best to me?
The common excuse people give is that the lifestyle is just so hard, they fall into that. Is that legitimate?
Yeah, I just tripped and fell on a syringe and then jammed some drugs in my vein.
Oops. Oh, I can't handle all this pain.
Bullshit.
I've come to realize just being in Los Angeles how contrived the entire, like the whole, the scene.
I went to a bar last night and there was people banging in the stall. It was nasty. I was like, wow, how you doing in there? Oh, slamming. That's fun.
Famous people banging in the stall.
Mm-hmm. Hey, brother, can you hold my tourniquet?
Famous people from certain bands were banging in the stall.
Well, actually, if we want to go behind the scenes here at Warner Brothers, there is a room where they do pack artists' nose full of cocaine.
Or blow it through up their butts with a straw.
Don't believe everything you see on TV.
You chose your own destiny.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'm Destiny's Child.
Ooh. Except you're slightly whiter.
After everything is said and done, after all the whatever achievements have been made, it's just like go back and write songs.
It's the only thing you can do. I mean,
Backyard wrestling.
there's always that.
Is there anything else, that you want to accomplish, things that you want to do?
I don't know. Other than just trying to prove to people that we're one of the best bands in the world. I mean, I don't know. But, we're not really overachievers.
I just think rock has become so boring.
We want to make it not boring anymore.
I don't really like anything on MTV, right? I think to myself, oh my God, I'm glad they're not playing our videos right now.
I think that right now, popular music is probably the worst that's ever been in history.
I'm stuck on suck. What happened? I can't get off the suck. Get it off suck!
Are we just going right now? I think because all the earwax I collected in my ears. Testes. 1, 2, 3.
To throw my gum away?
Stick it on that glass thing there.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine?
I do think that everybody is entitled to our opinion. The radio sounds good when we're on it. I know that. No matter what band you're talking about, we rock harder.
I don't really care what people think. I'm not going to take any shit from people that want to give it out.
And maybe it might hurt your feelings for an hour or two, but, it's not going to... Yeah. It's not going to make me quit.
Quitters never win.
Fact of the matter is, I'm not going to quit, so go to hell.
If your musical intentions are to play music, then you do what you want to do. If anyone's going to tell you any different, then, tell them to f*** off or punch them.
The complaint is not about you making music, but about you making money coming out of a punk thing.
If I make money, that's my fucking business. Do whatever the we want, I just think rock has become so boring.
We want to make it not boring anymore.
Watching video flow, watching different bands and videos that come on, and you think to yourself, oh my God.
I don't really like anything on MTV, right? I think to myself, oh my God, I'm glad they're not playing our videos right now.
I think that right now, popular music is probably the worst that's ever been in history.
I'm stuck on suck. What happened? I can't get off the suck. Get it off suck!
The NSYNC record in America sold in the first week 2 million copies and, blew out anybody that, and before that was like the Backstreet Boys or something. And then before that was like Garth Brooks, and before that was like Pearl Jam, So you could just sort of see the sort of steady decline of quality.
Do you guys want to do the first Pearl Jam record cover? Right? You just got to put your hand up like this. Come on. Come on. 10. All right, there you go. I've seen 1,000 people that, you know, look and act and say the exact same thing. It's a fucking broken record. Everyone sounds like Cher. You notice that? Can you take me? And then there's, who else does that voice? Who does, the guy from, what's that, Nickelback? Forehand and you a heart worth breaking. What's that?
And there's the other guy.
A lot of people think that when I sing, I go, and I don't do that.
It's been a while, and it's been a while for her.
You gotta be collecting some checks, man.
Yeah, I know, man. It's like everybody is like bum rushing on her fucking vibe, man. What's up?
Man, I'm gonna get a tattoo on my ass and wear some fishnets.
Nice.
Sweet. There's Creed. There's Stained. There's Nickelback.
It was better when there was a million versions of you.
We're gonna make another record that more lame bands are gonna rip off.
Bullshit.
Ole! Did you get my new record though? Oh, yeah, it is kind of a Sum 41 ripoff.
What's good? What's good?
What do you guys think of the state of punk today?
I think it's great. Punk tribute albums just never work. What are you gonna cover The Clash? Hey, I got an idea. Let's do one of their songs much worse than they ever did. I got a better idea. Why don't we just rip them off for their style, and then we'll cover one of their songs worse than they ever did? It's like, that, man, I don't know.
One thing I don't want to do is get jaded and be like, everything sucks, you know. That's what's really important. I mean, we choreograph. Now we've been working with dance choreographer, singer, Paula Abdul.
Really?
We can pump a chair like nobody's living. We love you, Paula. Shout out.
The more you start to think things suck, the more you're going to search for the stuff that you like.
That's why, you know, finding good underground scenes is really important. You know, people that are playing real rock and roll music for the right reasons.
I'd like to pose this question to all the bands in the world right now. What makes you dangerous?
Michael Jackson is dangerous.
Around your young son.
If he just came out and was like, I'm a freak, motherfucker, let's get it on, you know? If he came out and he was just badass like that, I'd be, dude, I'm down.
What makes Green Day dangerous?
Our odor, probably.
Damn. That was me. Sorry.
Too bad you can't get farts on video, because this one's really good.
It would be like, you'd see like all green.
You can't do that while we're interviewing, man.
I just had a burrito. Sorry.
There's nothing dangerous about thought anymore, it appears, especially on TV or in the papers. You can't say anything that's dissenting. If you do, you get branded as an anti-American.
The United States.
And smash the fucking system!
I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
I wondered, like, why it was important for you to be really blunt.
As long as he's president, I'm going to be saying George W. Bush.
And not trying to, you know, I guess, for lack of a better term, be polite about it.
I think states are highly overrated.
The way things are going these days in the States, I mean, politics is a joke, and we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, the governor of California.
Don't be economic, girly man.
If we keep this up, we're going to have Ally McBeal on the Supreme Court.
The administration that's in office right now, I have a problem with.
I think he's an evil guy, and he should be taken out of office.
Yes, we have considered becoming Canadian citizens now that George Bush stole another election. We're going to move up here.
Man, I'm so sick of the shitty American beer. I'm so glad to be here right now.
I'm sure that if you did decide to become Canadian citizens, you wouldn't have a problem or trouble finding a place to stay, because I think a lot of people would open their doors wide open for Green Day up in Canada. That's definitely...
I need a new wife.
Historically, when you have a fascist prick running the country like George W. Bush, it's like makes punk rock kind of stronger because people are more pissed off.
We'll get more Rock Against Bush compilations.
That's it, man. Exactly.
He certainly doesn't represent the majority of the intelligent Americans.
Yeah.
There are some. It's better to take action and stand up for what you believe in, and we still believe in it today. You know, anything that we're against, we'll still stand for that.
There's a certain amount of, like, anxiety every night before you go on.
So you guys are pumped up, you're hyped up about all this. There's a lot of fans out there. 70,000 people waiting for you guys out there.
Yeah.
70,000. How you feeling for that? You ready for that? You pumped up? What are you...
I'm gonna sleep with each and every one of them.
Nights like getting flash. You're running out of cash.
What do you want them to get from it?
Incredibly desirable urge to move their pelvic region.
They're like like, you know, 50-60% of the show is the fans. You know, we feed off them, and they feed off us. At the end, everyone eats each other. That came out wrong.
You never know who's going to drop by. Oh, no. Oh, Trey, come on.
Listen to this. Yeah, this is cool. This thing on?
Very nice.
Perfect. We just want to go on tour and kick ass live.
Be prepared to get your ass kicked, because that's what we do best.
Come to our show expecting, pardon my French, to get f***ed up and have a blast. Expect the unexpected.
I want to see f***ing random acts of teenage sex everywhere.
Why are you so rude and obnoxious on stage?
That's just the way I feel natural when I go on stage, you know. I just kind of, I open my mouth and out it comes.
I want to see a lot of people drinking f***ing beer.
If you miss the sensitive, don't hang out with us.
Occasionally.
There's something to be said for nudity all the time.
What is this, a full moon thing?
No,
It's a blue moon thing.
You know, when the audience and the band isn't quite, you know, happening, then you just take it off.
We've been touring since we were 17.
When we were younger, we would never have band practice the day of a show.
Mike always says practice makes perfect, and nobody's perfect, so why practice?
The main concern was trying to get our dance moves in perfect choreography and, you know, making sure that our harmonies were all, you know, this is me, this is you, this is me, this is you, this is me. Me, 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 me. La 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 la.
Did you ever have to ask an audience member for a place to crash at a gig?
Once we were staying in Copenhagen. This guy goes, hey, come over to my house so you can meet my roommate, Sleepy. So we're like, okay. We stay at his house after the show, and we go, and then he pulls out this jar. We're getting ready to you know, crash out, and then all of a sudden he rolls in this formaldehyde tank with a human head inside of it. He's like, this is my friend Sleepy. That thing gave me nightmares.
He had pins all in his head.
It was from a medical school. I slept right next to him. He was right. I woke up, I'm like, good morning, sunshine.
There's something to be said about slogging it out in the bars and in the van for a long time.
Showers are overrated.
We're not very hygienic. We have terrible hygiene, right, guys? Pretty much.
No argument there.
Every once in a while, you gotta wash your balls. I gotta go,
Bye.
you know,
Thank you.
scrub my scrotum
Yeah, that's
with
pretty good.
so speed.
Are you uncomfortable right now, Trey, with all that water on you?
No, of course not. It's raining like a motherfucker outside.
It's raining outside. You
And we got warm water here. That was a shower right there. That counts. I don't have to take a shower for
technically
like 3 or 4 days.
When you spend the majority of your time in your life on the road, you spend a lot of time pissing in alleyways and taking a dump and things like that.
Oh, and you know, selling drugs, you know, pulling tricks.
Obviously, being on the road, is it hard to be at home?
Well, the problem with touring is like when you go on tour and you miss home, but when you finally get home, you don't know what to do with yourself because you're so used to touring.
In Mississauga. You know how to spell that?
Missauga.
Mississauga.
Missauga.
I like the town because it's got a...
So I went up on the top of that thing yesterday.
You did?
I did. Yeah. Ain't that big.
Hey, shit, man. I got bigger tower than that in my pants.
I need a Canadian passport.
Trey had a little
trouble. It's hard for him to get into Canada. Yeah, it is. I'm not getting a special line when I go through.
That's what happens when you're drunk driving and you hit a police officer.
Just sorry.
Yeah, man, no, he hit me, but you know, we won't talk about it.
Who would I really like to tour with? I don't know, probably someone like The Who.
If I would tell you to put together the ultimate festival, the fantasy festival, who would be on the lineup and who would be playing?
The Pointer Sisters, the Green Day, Hall & Oates, we get back together.
You're playing at daylight. Is it strange?
It's strange being awake during the daylight, actually.
So how's Warped Tour treating you?
How are we treating the Warped Tour? That's something I should ask.
Let me see. We drink. We play for a half an hour a day, and then we drink some more. Barbecue small children. About it.
Warped Tour, man. What's it like for you this time around?
It's a funkadelic.
It's the seaway to the Punklantic.
There you go.
Do you get along with all those bands? Or?
No, they pretty much steer clear of us because they're afraid of us.
This is pretty much the ultimate in punk tours. So we put together something better.
How's this tour been going? Tell people about it.
It's been great. Almost every day it's been sold out by the two biggest sellout bands in punk rock history.
Any hesitancy when you put this lineup together?
Absolutely.
Well, I knew that answer. I wanted the next part.
I don't know, man. All the shows will probably sell out. Tons of kids will come and have fun. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
Dude, yeah, it's been career sabotage so far. I mean, every night's been huge. So, yeah, it's been great.
It's weird because for years the press has tried to like make out some kind of rivalry between Green Day, and we have no animosity toward them or whatever, and you know, we did put this tour together to prove people wrong.
I guess for two bands that were never supposed to be friends or tour together, and you know, we get along. Everybody's getting along. Everyone's doing good. And, I don't know. How you doing, Travis? Smoking, dude. I'm trying to keep my smoke out of your camera. We enjoy playing the type of music that we play, both of us, and it's a good tour. It's good music, you know. Unlike most of the tours that happen in the summertime, I really love this tour. Are you having fun on tour? Yeah. There you go. We're all having fun. The other band too.
We just tour with whoever we like.
You guys are on tour with Green Day. That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty so fun. It's awesome. I'm having more fun like hanging out with the guys than actually playing the shows. I mean, the shows are fun, but it's like awesome to hang out.
Their stage setup is one of like the best. Their lights and everything is one of the best shows I've ever seen in an arena.
They're like the masters. When you get in a situation where you're playing with like a bunch of different bands, like for us, it was always important for us just to like really just stand out, you know, or just setting a drum set on fire.
I got my own fire truck today. They brought one for me.
How much money did you cost the band on that tour, dude, with all the flyers?
Well, I actually put that drum company out of business single-handedly. Oops.
Ever get stage fright?
Every time I play.
Yeah, every day. Seriously?
Every time I see a stage, I run and cower. There's a certain amount of like anxiety every night before you go on.
So you guys are pumped up, you're hyped up about all this. There's a lot of fans out there. 70,000 people waiting for you guys out there.
Yeah.
70,000. How you feeling for that? You ready for that? You pumped up? What are you
I'm gonna sleep with each and every one of them.
Nights getting flash. You're running out of cash.
And what do you want them to get from it?
Incredibly desirable urge to move their pelvic region.
They're like, you know, 50-60% of the show is the fans, you know. We feed off them, and they feed off us. At the end, everyone eats each other. That came out wrong.
So we just want to keep playing as much as we can. You know, that's, you know, why we started, damn it, and so we could play.
Question everything.
Break the rules. All right, who's going to steal the vehicle?
It's getting
All right, Gray's now stealing.
We might be a little out of our minds at times, but we're smart. Everyone, you guys gotta be quiet and stuff over there. Zip it.
Thank you. Very authoritative. That was good.
I'll say. That should be considered safe or boring.
I think this band fears being bored.
Hey, thank God this is legal now in Canada.
From having television that's surrogate parents.
Question everything.
Break the rules.
All right, who's gonna steal the vehicle?
It's getting to be time for me.
All right, Gray's now stealing the vehicle.
We might be a little out of our minds at times, but we're smart.
Our hotel caught on fire this morning. By accident?
By the train suddenly just...
He was trying to light a Ford.
We were thrown out of how many hotels that night? 3, yeah.
We get there, we're shit-faced. It's kind of embarrassing, but I am a high-ranking member in the Church of Blessitology.
Billy Joe is speaking with Jesus, the Almighty, on the telephone right now.
Yes. Our motto is more booze and less guilt.
Obviously, parenthood hasn't slowed you guys down at all.
Hey, I know that Billy Joe has kids, so I was just wondering.
No, you have to step it up to be a parent.
You have to step it up, man.
Totally.
How's your child doing, by the way?
It's cool, Mike. My baby wants to crowd surf for the first time. You guys ready to float this baby?
There it goes.
So this is something you plan to pass on to your children?
Oh, no.
Wait a sec.
Do as I say, not as I do.
My mom likes Green Day, and then she saw me interviewing you guys, and she's like, "They're jerks." But
we're jerks.
Oh. Have you ever ate a clump of a woman's period before?
Yeah, actually.
What I mean is, she likes your music. You know, it's.
She doesn't like our tomfoolery.
I opened out my mouth and out it came, just like that. I mean, we can be pretty big morons sometimes. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Trey Cool. Oh, he jumped for you.
I'm looking over at Trey Cool over there. You're not the type of person that likes to sit down during an interview. I can see. Do you want to run around or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm just kind of have a...
Gotta go pee.
This is getting fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Life is pretty silly, so... Might as well be silly.
Sit down, Trey. Okay, ready for the interview? Are we ready for the interview?
Don't ever do this at home.
We can market it, put in a chocolate bar inside.
Sorry.
A lot of people, not putting you down, but they talk of you guys as being having this young behavior, this youthful behavior, kid-like in a way. Does this? We're already starting here. We're already starting. Does this bother you, or do you think this is cool? Does this help you out?
No, just because,
I am what I am.
I'm going to stick your microphone in the microwave and turn it on.
My private card.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I saw this coming. How are you? Look at what Green Day's doing. What do you call this? What kind of style do you call that?
We have to set it on fire first.
Okay.
And your life is strange, is it, Trey?
I don't remember.
You just... You've seen a lot of weird things?
I've done a lot of weird things.
You said don't bring up the chicken.
My perception of what's weird is it takes a lot for me to say something's weird at this point, because every fucking day something weird happens. I got struck by lightning before I went on stage. It's kind of cool.
I like to get up and fall down.
But you always wanted to do that. You always liked doing that.
Yeah.
He fell headed in a freak accident with a unicycle once. Trey rode off the stage on a unicycle one time and knocked one of his testicles into his intestines.
Is that what happened?
You want to see that? That's fine. Well, I almost fell when I jumped up to mute the cymbal. The cymbal was over there. They were spinning, and then like almost fell back because the seat wasn't where it was the second before. So I mean, but I made it.
No, Trey, what happened to your head? Yeah.
You know, it's a rock and roll ego. It just blew up.
I thought you cut your head open on a cymbal or something.
Yeah, turn around. Yeah, I thought you were dead.
No, I'm not dead. Yeah, just another hole. I'm just that much more useful.
First of all, I just want to commend our camera guy for trusting you guys like he's doing, because knowing your reputation, he's dead.
My mom always said.
There he goes.
Oh, shit. I tell you, he's damn. Reverse. He's damn guy. Okay,
yeah,
no,
come on, make sure he's dead. Oh, shit.
Got out of the way.
He ran over a guy and he's not even dead.
Why not laugh at somebody else's pain for once?
Can you guys give me a quick catalog of the personal injuries sustained by the band in the last tour?
A quick count?
We're saving that for the book.
I fell off the stage in Milwaukee. That was no fun. I fell straight off.
What did you think at that point?
I was hoping my leg wasn't broken.
What did you guys think?
They didn't even see it.
I'm thinking, where the hell did Bill go? I'm thinking, hurry up, man. I don't want to play for him all day.
Yeah, I was wasting their
Look, it's
time.
either broken or it's not. Get over it.
I was bleeding like
Fuck up, little camper.
I was bleeding. I was like a beaten child. And they, but I was wasting their time also, so I had to hurry up and get over it quick.
We'll break your other damn leg.
I found the stage. I hoisted myself back up, and I finished the set, man.
You guys kept playing?
Yeah.
After
Some bits.
we stopped laughing.
His whole leg was just like black, purple.
It's not. It's actually not bad. It's not bad. It's cool, man.
It's not bad.
I don't think we're capable of being macho, to tell you the truth.
I spent a lot of time running away from big guys. We have boner fights. I don't really have a very big penis, so it doesn't really flop anywhere. Just kind of points forward all the time. Well, if you notice the D98 microphone up there, it's very rare vintage D98. What's that? Up there. Is that? No. It's a stick. There's a dick in your monument.
Man, it's a real dick.
It's a real dick up there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I told you.
It's a handheld.
Yeah. Never rocked a mic with
Put
a
it in front of you.
pantyhose.
Put it in front of you. Put it in front of your mouth. There you go. Looking good.
Mic technique.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys haven't really...
Work the shaft.
I think this.
I need some circumcision.
Is that the one? That's fine. I can't believe I'm touching it. Get that thing out of here, man.
That's all right. I'll hold it.
Dude, smell my feet.
I'm not even going to hear that, man. I can smell my own. Not bad.
We're trying to be more macho, you know? Like I was saying, lifting weights.
You got a couple hairs on this.
This guy's totally macho.
You gotta keep my ass. Where my feelings?
Sometimes we're not the most sensitive people in the world.
Yeah, people that don't know us, like, and they like be like, God, they trip out. You're kind of mean.
I think, unlike most bands, we're friends.
Well, Spin Magazine once described you as three kittens from the same litter, all sort of grooming each other and tumbling around and playing.
Grooming.
My interest, it's Green Day, it's my band, and the three of us, and, you know, and the relationship that we have together in this band.
So you guys hang out like on tour and off tour?
Towns are skiing.
Hey, look, I'm skiing.
No. The sex is still good, though.
Oops, oh, that's Billy.
I got.
That's why the other band is so afraid of you
Up
guys.
the booty. Up the booty.
There was a time that me and Trey had sex a long time ago, but we were both drunk. We never quite admitted to.
But it was protected, right?
That was the problem.
What am I talking about?
Oh, no.
You guys haven't changed. I love that. I love that. Still the same guys.
We like to have fun, you know?
You grow up.
And yeah, the minute you grow up, you grow old, and I don't believe in any of that, you know? I want to stay as young as my daughter.
It's not like we're going to become mature adults or something like that.
Hey, remember the good old days, Billy Joe?
I don't even really know what that term means.
I don't know what it's like,
and I don't. You know, you're interrupting me, please.
Okay.
And I don't really know what it's like to act like someone that's 10 years younger. I just being myself. Forget the analyzing it. It's just do what you do and have as much fun as you can, and see you on the other side. If anybody's going to leave this band, it's going to be in a body bag.
Is it Green Day till you die?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not dead. So, I don't know. As long as we're still bitching about what we do, we're still going to do it.
If you could change anything about the career, what would you have done differently?
I probably would have wore clean underwear.
I hope you had the time of your life.
Well, I don't take nothing for granted, and I'll be the first one to tell you that right now. Because we're lucky that we're able to play music for the rest of our lives.
And we've also been really lucky, too, that we're able to make a career out of it and be around as long as we have and stay relevant.
We still get off on being in Green Day, and we're just going to keep going, moving forward.
Come with us into,
Gardening world.
with Green Day.
These are our top 5 gardening tips.
Number 5, never jack off a cactus because you'll only hurt your hand and the cactus's feelings.
Number 4 is in California originally was the eucalyptus tree was not from here. It was brought here by the Australians. So get these damn eucalyptus trees out of here.
Very nice, very nice.
And any Australians, too.
I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
Gardening tip number 3 would be,
This is the lamest sprinkler system I've ever seen. It only goes up.
so don't get that kind of sprinkler system.
Number 4. Unless you're really worried about the insurance.
No, it'd be, we're
Oh, wait, number 2. Unless you're really worried about the insurance benefits of your house, don't build one that looks like this.
And number 5, get the f*** out of my f***ing garden!
Thanks a lot. It's been real and it's been fun.